Evening. Welcome in for week 3 of football Friday night. Your scores are being updated constantly right now. If you get your phone or your tablet handy, get it out. Go to NBC4i.com. You can see every score that we've got so far from across the state of Ohio. Up first, our #1 ranked team in the football Friday night power poll, Pickering Central, aiming for a 3-0 start, but it was a tough test. Our first chance to see them in person, they get Trotwood Madison. Great program. Second half, Rams up a point. Quarterback Markel Stevens peppers to Dallas Daniels. The Rams then go for the 2-point conversion, and again, Stevens peppers to Daniels. It works. 22-13, they're leading the Tigers. Pickerington tries to rally here with great defense in the third quarter, but they could not rally enough. First loss of the year for Pick Central at home, 28-19. Two teams who played some crazy games past couple years. Olentangy Reynoldsburg. Second quarter, Raiders 4th and 5. Quarterback Justin Henry to the end zone. Mershawn Rice grabs it right in front of us. 34 yards, it's 10-7. Reynoldsburg leading. Quarterback Riley Bruning for the Braves. Luke Rydell, 23 yards on that catch for the first down, but the drive ends for Olentangy when Bruning is intercepted by Camby Goff. How about this win for Reynoldsburg? 31-7. That is impressive. Gahanna aiming for a strong 3-0 start with Cincinnati Elder in town. Third quarter, Lions up 13-7. Panther quarterback Luke Massminster calls his own number, 17 yards the first down. Luke finishes the drive here with a 4-yard touchdown run, tying the game at 13. The extra point, no good. Then Gahanna's Kelvin Bimpa. The fierce hit right here called for a personal foul, though, on the play, leading with the helmet. Gahanna hangs tough, but can't hang on. 27-23. Elder wins it on the road. To Hilliard, Bradley trying to prove they got the top program in town, taking on Davidson. Up a score in the second half. The pass to one of their outstanding wideouts, Devon Anderson. Shakes, and he picks up a first down there. And then Jack Richards will finish up the drive, goes right up the middle and right at us. And Bradley plays some outstanding defense, too. They win it at home. They're now 3-0, 28-10. The rivalry in Grove City renewed tonight. The Dogs and Central Crossing meet at the home of the Comets. Dogs looking for their first win in more than a year. Comets strike first. Pierre France with the handoff. That's the first score of the night. GC responds. It was back and forth all night long. Austin Sigler to Patrick Eanes. Makes a move, and he is in the clear. Incredible game decided in the final moments. The Comets pull it out, 49-48. What a classic. Olentangy Orange aiming for a 3-0 start, getting Dublin Jerome at home. Jerome quarterback Hayden Shell. I mishandled the snap. Defensive end Jack Houston all over him. That sack would lead to a punt, which would then lead to this. Luke Schmeling finding his big wideout. Manny Anderson. Boy, he went deep. That's a deep gain for the first down. It worked once. Why not do it again? Because, you know, that works out. Schmeling's going to go back to Anderson, this time in the end zone. And Orange all over Jerome in this one. 31-7. What a grab. Hilliard Darby coming off its big win over Davidson last week, trying to get another one against Westerville South. Third quarter, they start to grind it out. Clint Barnett takes the handoff, follows the blocking, bowls over inside the 10. And then the Panthers get to the house quickly. Quarterback keeper for Henry Sopko. Westerville South's Jalen Gill could not find enough space against that defense. And look at the wacky waving arm inflatable tube-man celebrating that touchdown. 23-18, Darby wins it. Big game at DeSales. The Stallions host Cardinal Mooney in a battle of Ohio parochial powerhouses. Stallions up 21-0 in the fourth. Running back Brian Asamoah yesterday committed to Oklahoma. Sooners are loving that. 66 yards for the score. 28-0 DeSales. Then quarterback Cole Silvestri lines the team up for everybody's favorite play, victory formation. DeSales stays unbeaten. They win at 28-7. And at Columbus Academy tonight, the Vikings going for a 3-0 start against the Green Wave of Newark Catholic. Dorian Moutry on his way around right end. He goes airborne to get in the end zone. And watch this. He goes airborne again, knocks down his buddy, Davis Friedman, in the process. Oh, but Friedman would have his moment to shine. Steps in front of the pass. Go ahead, big fella. Run it all the way down for the score, and the Vikings roll at home tonight, 38-0. Hey, TV's Mike Jackson joins us now. You were at the Academy game tonight to meet a true football family.
Yeah, we're talking like parents, grandparents,
everybody,
all the way down to the kids. Twin brothers Matt and John Sciano are seniors for the Vikings and excellent players at that, so it's no surprise when you see how like to actually link the family is to football, especially Buckeye football. On the eve of one of the biggest games in the Buckeye schedule, its defensive coordinator is at a high school football game, but he's not recruiting.
Well, I just left the team a little while ago, but I got a good boss. He allows me to come see my sons play.
You look kind of intense. Are you watching the game as a coach or as a dad?
Probably a little bit of both.
More dad or more coach?
More dad.
Coach Schiano is watching sons, Matt and John. John is a linebacker, number 40. Matt is a safety. He wears number 12. Both important keys to the Vikings' early season success.
They're extremely competitive in all the right ways with each other. If John makes one play, Matt's dying to make the next play, and they want to better each other, but all within the team concept, and they're easy to coach.
The Schianos have high football IQs to go with a competitive spirit that's helped the Vikings this season.
Being a twin, I mean, I can rely on him, and I mean, on the field, I know he's accountable, so I know he'll be where he's supposed to be, which is always helpful.
And it's always competitive between us two, so
yeah. We make it better. It's pretty competitive, yeah.
The twins are seniors, and several Division II and Division schools are interested. So, could the pair go different ways after 18 years?
I guess I can't really see just separating. It'd be weird just from being together the whole way.
I think I don't know. I think it's better when we're together just because we push each other, and it's been like that our whole life. So.
An awesome football family. When we return, how about those Cardinals? It's been a stunning start for a struggling program. We'll update you on Thomas Worthington, and later we're inside 24 hours from the Buckeyes and Sooners at the Shoot.
Football Friday night! Football Friday night! Football Friday night!
NBC4's Football Friday Night is sponsored by Atlas Butler and by Kroger.
Remember, we got your scores constantly updated, NBC4i.com on your phone or tablet as we go through Football Friday Night. Over the past 3 years, they've won exactly one football game. One. In the past 2 weeks, they've won 2. What a start for Thomas Worthington and their kids, aiming for a 3-0 start to their season tonight. They'd have to get past Groveport to do it. Thomas Worthington, the offense was up to the task tonight. Wildcat snap to Khalil Jones. Plows in for the touchdown, makes it 41-13. Halfway through the third, they're rolling. Cardinals defense also up to the challenge. Bad snap over the head of quarterback Jacob Huffman. Habib Bandu right there with the sack. And the Cardinals running away with it. No pun intended. Dejon Davis bouncing off arm tackles. This fella is bound to determine. Thomas Worthington wins it big at home, 47-13. Couple more games to go tonight. Eastmore visiting Westerville Central. Warhawks getting tricky to start their first drive. The old double pass here. Isaiah Healy to LeBron's Davis II. Chucks it deep to Cameron Phillips for the big play. Next play, Healy on the option keeper fakes the give, finds the edge. 12-yard touchdown run, one of many in the night for the Warhawks. They cruise 57-28. Final stop, Tays Valley and Canal Winchester. Indians get an early field goal, and they take a 3-0 lead in the game, and they would rally much more than that. Jacob Robertson here up the middle for the game's first touchdown, and Canal wins big at home, 33-7. Up next, our play of the night and what to watch from the Buckeyes and Sooners tomorrow night.